What is this? I'm back. Again? Ah! Okay, I know that was a little delayed, but anyways. Yeah, just let me run around my little madness and everything, but yeah, hey everybody. Well, this is Dunsparce for the win, Great Angel, Big Cheese, whatever you want to call me, and welcome back to another episode of Plotholes. Right now it's Pokemon Resolute we're going to start it off with, but yeah, it has been a very long time since I actually recorded. So, honestly, I recorded the episode of Morrowind for this a very long time ago, and I intended to actually keep going with it after the other episode, but, well, that's kind of what this episode is about. Obviously, you notice this episode is coming out on the day of, you guessed it, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Yes, this came out. No, I wasn't going to do a troll video and everything to show and have like the caption or whatever have an Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire type thing show up there. And then I was just, no, I don't do that type of stuff. I know it would have been funny and probably would have gotten this video a lot of views, but it would also have gotten this video a lot of hate too. But anyways, yeah, so what happened? Life happened. That's why I've been gone for so long. Life happened, and honestly, this video was very, very hard to make. I am literally recording this video the day before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out. And, like, this part of it right now. Everything else is done. All I've got to do, and no, I'm sorry, everybody. I gave Jacob until... Oh, right, yeah. I forgot that. Okay, yeah. I'm back in Morrowind. And that is probably Jacob right now. Let me just check. Well, actually, I know that is Jacob because I heard the... yeah, no. I'm not going to respond to him until the next cutoff. So, yeah, anyways, basically what happened was life happened, and it's gotten very difficult to record. Even 20-minute segment things have become hard to record because, I mean, I started up a new job and everything, and I'm gone from 6 o'clock in the morning. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and I get home around 4 o'clock p.m. and go to bed at 10. So, yeah. That's a thing. And you're probably thinking, well, you're awake for 6 hours at home and everything. Why can't you do it then? Well, I get home, I gotta get a shower and everything after work because I'm actually working gas work now and gas construction and everything, fixing gas mains and everything like that. And I basically use a big vacuum cleaner to dig holes in the ground. A very large vacuum cleaner, but that's for another time. So, you're probably wondering, well, 6 hours at home, okay, take a shower, that's maybe 20 minutes, get dressed and everything, well then I have to eat dinner, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do, and dinner alone takes usually around an hour, so there's an hour and a half to 2 hours down the drain already, out of 6 or so that I'm home, and I'm lucky to get home at 4 o'clock, so, yeah. Then after that, well, I talk with people on Skype, certain people that I'd prefer not to say. Maybe someday I'll introduce you to them. No, it's not Jacob, but to this day I don't, and that takes about 4 hours. I talk with them for about 4 hours, and yeah, I know it's probably a complete waste of time, but someday you'll meet this person, and yeah, but today's not that day. So, I'm sorry everybody, but that's why it's hard to record, and today I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna suck it up and move along with it. So, yeah, that is one of my friends who I don't really know. Oh, okay, but yeah, I actually did cut it off right there. That's why you probably noticed me jump, but yeah, I don't really know who that person is. I think they changed their name. I think I do know who they are, but they changed their name and didn't tell me who they were, so yeah. But anyways, it was just on Skype and everything, but yeah, anyways, that actually was Jacob that texted me, and I don't know. He's probably not going to be in this episode, but there's a likelihood that it may skip forward. I don't know right now. I can't really tell you right now. I know, there's so many things I could surprise you guys with right now, but I'm just ruining it completely. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, back to what this episode is really about. Life has just been tough. I've had to take my car into the shop 2 times in 3 weeks, and it cost me about $2,000 total. Then I got into an accident 2 days ago. But I'm okay. Don't worry about it. It wasn't anything big. Some guy was just being stupid, trying to make a right-hand turn from the left-hand lane on a 2-lane road and everything into me. So, yeah, damage looks bad, and I mean it's expensive fix, but I mean everything works fine. So I don't know if I'm gonna fix it or not. So, but anyways, yeah. So back to actually what the title means, IOU. The reason that this is coming out on the day of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is because it's an IOU. I will be doing Omega Ruby, I will do Alpha Sapphire eventually, but unfortunately I can't right now. I still don't have a modded 3DS because money issues. Money has just been a problem, and I didn't think it would when I started this new job because I'm actually being paid very well at it. But yeah, a lot of expensive fixes have been happening, and it's been, well, expensive, and I can't really spend my money anywhere else. If nothing happens for like 2 months, I will be fine, and I'll be back in the game, and yeah, I'll be able to record, I'll be able to start getting stuff and everything. But right now, before I get a 3DS, a modded 3DS, because I do have a 3DS right now, that's why I will be getting Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It's just I'm not getting it to record. I'm going to be getting it from my own playthrough, and I'll be playing through it myself, but you guys won't get to see it, unfortunately. But hey, I'm sure they're going to change stuff around, but it's still Ruby Sapphire / Emerald, and I know most of it anyways, so I know they're going to change stuff around, but it's still the basic concept, and I won't be that shocked at it, probably, but, I mean, they change around a lot of stuff. The remakes have always been good, except for Fire Red Leaf Green wasn't bad. I just didn't like it out of all, well, the whole 2 remakes they've done already, but anyways, yeah, we'll see. I really don't, yeah, I have covered all of my bases that why I've been gone, and And yeah, I actually did catch an Inkay just because I thought, that's cool. I want one. I want one. That's cool. So, yeah, I was just like, okay, catch it. Just because it's an Inkay. Inkay. I don't know. How do you pronounce it? But, anyways, yeah. That is my catchphrase, isn't it? But, anyways, that is such a boring catchphrase, I think. I gotta think of something better. And if you noticed, yeah, I need a haircut. I need a haircut, and it's No Shave November, so. I never actually participated in it ever before, so well, on purpose. So, I figured might as well this time. And it took me forever because I haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist in forever, and I already covered most of the main characters. So, I couldn't think of anything for Inkay's nickname. So, I just thought of Alex. Alex. Okay, well, I guess Jacob's not going to be in this episode. Yeah, I completely forgot. Oh well, Jacob's not in this episode. Sorry, everybody. He didn't text me back. Such a shame. Not really. We've both been busy. And, I mean, I haven't even tried to get in touch with him, really. I really haven't tried to get in touch with him as far as this is regarded, just because I've been so busy myself. And, yeah, yeah, tired and busy. Waking up at 5:30, no matter how much sleep you get, yeah. I lug around a 90-pound jackhammer and all kinds of stuff all day. That's what I do now. I'm a manly man. I have a manly man's job. No. But, anyways. Yeah, this... So, in other news, I might as well talk about my job now, since all of you, from that brief little description or whatever, you probably all were like, that actually sounds kind of interesting. But, yeah. You're also probably wondering why I charged Beam there. No, that was not a misclick. I actually started recording this before, and I had known that Psychic would not OHKO that B-drill, so I charged Beam, hoping that I would get a special attack boost, and then just Psychicked because I knew the flare boost would kill it. But now, I'm pretty sure I OHKO pretty much everything until I need to switch Jeff out, because, yeah, he's kind of low on HP because that lucky crit, which actually he might have had Sniper. These guys might actually have hidden abilities on their Pokemon, which might be interesting actually. But yeah, I like my job. I do. It's actually, I mean, for the pay and what we do, I mean, I might just be getting really lucky with the work and everything, but yes, it's hard work, but it's not a lot of hard work. You do hard work for a little while, like in half hour to an hour at a time, but then you get breaks and everything. Like, you get to take rests and everything. Other people will cover for you. I mean, I know right now I'm on a 3-man crew, which means there's 3 of us, the foreman, myself, and another laborer. I'm a laborer. But yeah, we get to take breaks and everything, but switch off and on with doing certain things, and basically what I do, the giant vacuum cleaner is about 10,000 pounds, about 5 tons. Yeah. It's a 5-ton vacuum cleaner. And what it is, it's a compressor, if any of you know what that is. It's a giant machine that, like, compresses air and everything, and basically then you have a hopper which you attach the hose to and everything, and okay, we're back to Morrowind again. I'm not even paying attention to the bar right now because it really doesn't matter, and honestly it's better that way because I'm not actually paying attention, so the reactions are actually real. But yeah, basically what we do, we turn on the compressor. The compressor is what makes the hose work, and then we just suck up all the dirt into this, like, I think the hopper holds up to like 1 ton of dirt. Yeah, or 2 tons. I think it holds up to 2 tons of dirt. Yeah, that's a thing. It's a lot. And I know I should probably actually start explaining. Well, actually no, because you guys can just read this, because I think I do a pretty good job of explaining everything through the actual, like, gameplay and everything. I hope. If any of you guys have a problem with me going over, for those of you that have never played this game before, I'm sure it looks boring as all get out for you guys. Yeah. But if there's anything that I'm doing wrong or anything like that, if you need explanations and anything, want me to do anything more to explain it, just let me know, because I know a lot of you are here for Pokemon and everything, and Morrowind really, well, it isn't it at all, but it's my favorite game, so that's why I'm hoping to branch out more, but for now, yeah. But yeah, I'm sick, so I forget what I actually do to get cured.
You talk too much, Outlander.
I don't know if I do get cured yet. I don't know if I am cured yet in this game. I'd have to go back to the tomb. I'd have to go back to the tomb and use the Vivix thing or whatever, the shrine or whatever in there. But yeah, don't mind that. My hands are so dry now that it's getting colder out and everything. And you guys can just read that if you want. I'm not going to read through all of it. And pause the video if you want to. And yeah. But anyways, yeah. So in other news, once I start making money and everything and saving it up and everything, the first thing I'm going to be getting is a new computer. Because in other news, I found out the other day that some of you may remember from a very, very long time ago, I actually got a virus on my computer. It was called Conduit. I'm pretty sure I talked about it on my videos because I had said that I thought I had gotten rid of it. But something has come up now that apparently I didn't. And I don't know if it's just because my computer is getting old that it's running slower, things are freezing up and everything, or it's Conduit working against me. I really don't know. It could be both. But right now, yeah, I have conduit on my computer, and I'm yeah, I actually did the same thing again this time. The reason I looked at those mushrooms was because I thought it looked like a person, and I thought that this time too. And yeah, you guys can keep reading that if you want to. But yeah, I thought that was a person, and I thought it this time too. It looks like a person, but it wasn't. But anyways, yeah. So what's been happening? Go away, disease. But anyways, yeah. Basically, this virus is nasty. It's really nasty. But it lays dormant for a very long time. As is the case. Oh! Okay. We're back to Pokemon again. Resolute. But anyways, yeah. Basically, get a new computer. I'm not going to get it fixed. I'm not going to spend money to get this fixed right now because obviously I didn't do a good enough job getting rid of Conduit before. So I need a new computer, and I need one soon. I'm going to start looking. Okay, there we go. My microphone just out there for a second. But yeah, I'm going to need to get the parts for it and everything, and I'm going to start looking for that when I have about $3,000. I know that sounds like a lot to a lot of you guys, but with my job, that's not too hard to make. I can make that in maybe a month or two. And once I hit $5,000, I'm gonna start getting the parts for it and building the computer and everything. I'm gonna get help because I myself, it's been a while since I've made a computer, but yeah, I could do it, but it's been a while, so I want some professional help. So I'm gonna go to like the Geek Squad and everything because I've always liked Geek Squad. I know a lot of you are like, ooh, Geek Squad, they don't know jack, but the guys I've worked with, I can tell they're pretty competent, and I know I actually introduced myself to one of them the last time I was in Best Buy to talk with them, because I told them that I was going to be building my own computer and everything, and I introduced myself to the one guy. There's one guy at my local Best Buy that actually knows about building computers and stuff. That's kind of his hobby and everything, so I got to know him a little bit, and he's competent. He knows what he's talking about, so he'll help me build my computer and everything. So that's what's going to be first. Now, I'm not going to get the 3DS before that. Not at all. Because there would be no point to it. I'd probably crash my computer. I'd probably get a virus on the 3DS. The conduits would probably somehow get onto the 3DS and mess it up, and I just don't want to mess with that. I'm not even connecting my phone to my computer anymore because my phone's been acting weird recently too. And I just got it. I just got it like 2 months ago. I don't think I ever actually showed you guys that, actually. Yeah, got the LG G Vista. And you guys probably can't tell, but yeah, I've got all kinds of smudges and scratches on it, but that's only on the fake cover. I got one of those just like plastic cover things for it that also, they basically just protect it, and it's pretty good actually. I like it. It works well, but it does have scratches on it. But I'll get a new one soon if it gets too bad. But yeah, this battle was so annoying though. I had to run back to I had to run back to the Poke Center after it was done, just because it was so bad. But yeah, overall, things are just going right now. Life is life. I'll tell you guys that. Out of college, it is now. For those of you in high school and possibly younger, life is life. Don't let it get you down at times, but yeah, life is life. That's all I can really say. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just there. If that makes any sense. And I know the webcam is off. It looks horrible. It's off by like 2 seconds, or maybe not 2 seconds. It's off enough for me to see that it's like off. And I think it's like off by like a second, and it's just annoying me so much. But oh well. No harm, no foul. And oh, yeah, you can tell it's been a while since I even touched the game when it changes from summer to autumn, or from spring to summer to autumn. Yeah, which is actually kind of funny because it is autumn right now, but you wouldn't know it with the temperature and the weather. But yeah, I forgot I needed a Pokemon, so I had to run back to the Pokemon Center. But yeah, it's interesting, to say the least. I can't really, yeah. Anyways, but after I get my computer, then if I have enough extra money, I may get a modded 3DS. I might ask for one for Christmas, but I doubt I'll get it because my parents, they're not too happy with all my gaming stuff and everything, because yeah, when I'm talking with my person on Skype, I also play a lot of video games, because I mean, just talking on Skype, I can do other stuff except for record, because obviously we're either talking, which the recording will pick up, or typing, which then you'll hear beep, beep, which I actually think you might have heard earlier on, I think it was Resolute, or no, you'll hear it at the end of Resolute at this episode, so yeah, because I actually started recording this, and that someone messaged me on Skype, so I had to restart this recording, and yeah, that's why I knew about the Charge Beam Psychic thing earlier, because I had to restart again because someone messaged me on Skype. So yeah, and I don't think you guys want to hear beep, 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 or whatever during the whole entire video. That would get very annoying, I'm sure. Unless I had it on my phone, which I don't really want to do that though. That would be very annoying. Then I would be like this the entire time, and yeah, you guys don't want to see that either. So, well, actually, no, you guys wouldn't see that, because but then I'd have to stop playing to type back, blah blah blah. So you'd either see a lot of pauses, or a lot of long pauses, or a lot of short pauses, because I'd have to pause the recording real quick and then edit it out or whatever, and then the audio would skip and everything, and it just wouldn't be good. So yeah, that's the thing. But anyways, like, oh jeez, I gotta stretch today. My microphone? Okay, there we go. Microphone went out for a second there, so sorry about that, everybody. It does that when I'm on Skype from time to time, too. I think it's a problem with my mic, actually. But the mic still works pretty well. But the people I talk with on Skype say it gives back feedback sometimes. So, if any of you ever actually get feedback during my videos, I mean, I'm not going to watch an entire hour-long video with every single time I come out. Where I don't expect you guys to watch this thing to completion every time either. I expect you guys to come in and watch like 10-15 minutes of it, pause it, and then go on to the next thing. And then right here I was just like, oh wait, item finder, I forgot about that. But yeah, wow, we are literally only halfway through, really. A little over. But if it was an hour, it's not actually an hour-long video. Which is surprising, actually, for these episodes. But I try to keep them as short as possible, but you can only do so much in 20 minutes, really, in these games. You can only do so much. And I try to just do the most minimalistic stuff possible in every episode. Like this, I'm just going through this route. That's all I'm doing. And Morrowind, all I'm doing is finishing that one quest, the dead tax merchant or collector or whatever. In Resolute, I'm just going to the next city. That's it. I know, this episode is mostly filler, to be honest, which, I'm sorry, that was so boring. Well, you'll get to see me kill someone, at least. In Morrowind. Again. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. I gotta stop moving the microphone. That's what's doing it, I think. I think that's what's doing it, is me moving the microphone. But, yeah, But, basically what I need right now, I need a new computer, and I need a new car. Those are the things I need. And when I did that, I was just like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. And Thunder, yeah, that's a one-shot. But, yeah, those are the things I need right now. I need a new computer, and I need a new car. I'm hoping to get a PS4 for when Bloodborne comes out, which is basically the new Dark Souls game. It's made by the same creators of Dark Souls, From Software, and Miyazaki, the original director of Dark Souls 1, is in charge of the design of it and everything. So, should be interesting. I wanted to play it, but I don't have a PS4, and yeah, money issues. So, I think I'm gonna get a PS4 before I get a modded 3DS, just because, I'm sorry everybody, but I don't know. I might get a 3DS first, but this series will last you guys for a very long time. If I can actually keep it up and keep it running, I've got to figure out a schedule. Maybe I gotta figure out a schedule for stuff, because I gotta get a workout schedule in, I gotta keep work and everything in. And actually, yeah, I completely forgot to mention, you guys probably were thinking, well, what about the weekends? Why can't you record on the weekends? Because I literally haven't been home for the past 2 months straight. Yes, I haven't been home on the weekends for the past 2 months straight, or if I was, we were extremely busy and had so much stuff to do around the house or anything like that, and I didn't have time, because we've been gone for so long. Either I've been gone, my parents have been gone, we've both been gone. Well, actually, if I were home and my parents were gone, I probably would record. So there haven't been any moments where I've been home and my parents haven't. But yeah, I'm hoping to move out within the next year or two. Because, well, obviously I want to be out by the time I'm 25. Because, I mean, my mom's always thought kids should stay at home until... They should be allowed at home until they're 25. Because, obviously, once they get out of college, the minority actually have a job straight out of college. Which is a sad thing, but it's true. I didn't have a job right once I got out of college. And it took me only like a couple of weeks to get a job straight up out of college. I went back with Flagger Force, as some of you might know, but yeah, I had a job, but then I found another job, and I think I'm in a career path right now, so I have space. I have to get a schedule together, and I can just work on it. Hopefully that's what I can do. But I'm not going to be able to do something like this and record an hour-long episode every day. I'm going to have to split it up into parts because I can't manage to take an hour out of my time every week. I'm going to have to split it up maybe 20 minutes a day or whatever. And I mean, record at night when I'm talking on Skype or something, maybe? No, I can't even do that, because I can't, yeah, it's just, oh, okay, back to Morrowind, apparently. Yeah, so you guys can read that, because, yeah, this guy's, I actually like this guy. Too bad I have to kill him, because the best prize is if you kill him. Because he doesn't actually give you anything if you don't turn him in, which kinda sucks. But you have to wait for him to attack you. But actually, no you don't, because he's in a house by himself, so he can't report it to the guards or anything. That's probably what... You guys were probably like, wait, how did you kill him without blah 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 blah, because... In this game, if nobody else is around to witness you kill someone, and yes, I'm teabagging him. But, yeah, if nobody's around to witness you killing someone, you can get away with it. Killing or attacking someone. If you can get away with it, go for it. Really, go for it. And... I'm like, I don't know if I actually noticed that I'm extremely... Oh yeah, I did notice I was extremely close to my... Yeah, there's Prime again. I forget who he is. I'm sorry if you actually watch my videos, Prime. But you didn't tell me you were gonna change your name or anything, and I don't remember who you are. But most of my friends don't... Oh! I forgot to edit this out, apparently. Oh well. Sorry about that, everybody. You get to watch me sell stuff, apparently. So, it shouldn't take too long. It doesn't take too long to sell stuff. I think it only takes like a minute or two, so that's a thing. But anyways, yeah. I know, I'm sorry, I'm just so tired. Waking up at 5:30. I know I'm complaining a lot about it, but 5:30 is 5:30. I don't think anybody likes that. Except for my uncle. My uncle wakes up at 5:30 frickin' every day on his own. I can't do that. And he goes to bed at like 9 or 8. He goes to bed at like 8 at night. Yeah, this is what I do to sell. Your offer is refused until he actually takes it. Because that's the best way. That's the best way to actually increase your mercantile, is to make an outlandishly crazy offer and then wait until he takes into it. Because, I mean, you go back to him. I know you probably noticed he had like one bar of liking towards me, but I go back to him, he'll have 80 again. I don't know why. I really don't. And you can read that. I'm not gonna read it for you. And I'm gonna say that every single time, just because I know it annoys you all. But no, I'm just kidding. And yes, there is a reason that I save here. Because this guy, he's strong. He is very strong. As you can tell. He is very, 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 very strong. You cannot read during battle. I'm like, crap! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Hellfire. There we go. Kill! What can I do? Spells. What do I do? Spells, spells, spells. Swords, rings. Something! Help me! And then I'm like, oh wait! My thingy is actually killing him slowly. I just need one hit. That's it. One hit. Crap. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did die, actually. I forgot I didn't edit that out. Yeah, I died the first time. And then I was like, okay, I'm doing this right this time. Oh, yeah. I was like, what? He killed me?
Your
Yeah.
skills fail you.
I was just like, okay, you are dead, dude. You are dead. I am going to murder your face. And then the Ring of Healing. It is literally one of the worst rings, but... And then I'm just like, yeah! Die! But, yeah. Anyways, And then I was checking, do I have a bounty? No, I don't. Yeah. I just killed someone and got away with it. What you know? What you know? I don't know. I'm dumb. Just disregard everything I ever say ever. Like, but yeah. I wish I could honestly tell you more stuff about what's been happening, but honestly, not much has been happening. I guess I can tell you about what's been going wrong with my car. So, I have friends that still go up to school, back at my old school, so I would go visit them from a couple weekends in the past. And the first weekend I was coming back up, it was Halloween weekend, and I was going up there, and yeah, no, what happened, my check engine light had came on the week before I was coming in. It came on like that's Sunday, I think it came on. And I was like, why is it on? Nothing seems to be wrong. I checked all the fluids, everything was fine, and then I couldn't find anything wrong. The only thing that seemed odd was the coolant was semi-low. That's it. The coolant was semi-low. And yeah, I'm freaking out because I killed someone again. I freak out whenever I kill anyone. So yeah, that's a thing. But, and then I'm like, oh crap, I'm over encumbered. I didn't actually mean to take all, so that was an accident. But yeah, my check engine light came on, and I didn't get it into the shop until I actually asked my grandfather to take it in Wednesday of that week, because I asked him about it Tuesday, and I asked him to bring it into the shop on Wednesday so that they can take a look at it. Well, I went along with my own. He said, okay, I can do that for you. And we just did our own thing. The next day, I didn't actually... Oh, okay. Back to Pokemon, apparently. We're wrapping up a Morrowind, but apparently we're going back to Pokemon. But, yeah, so he took it in. No. I went to work that morning and everything, but it was supposed to rain and everything, and we don't work in the rain. We don't really work in the rain that often. So, that's a thing. But I came home that morning, because, yeah, we got called off. They told us, go home. We don't need you. So, we went home, and my car was still in the driveway when I got home at 10:45. Yeah, it was still in the driveway at the time, and I was just like, oh, I was kind of hoping it would already be at the shop by now. I was kind of hoping it would be there by the time they opened, but okay. I should have just dropped it off the night before and left a note on it and be like, hey, there's a problem with this. Whoa! My computer just went black, probably because I haven't moved the mouse in a long time. Yeah, it's been a while. But yes, I caught a pawniard too before I finished the episode. And yes, I'm naming her Izumi after Izumi Curtis yeah, I thought it was kind of fitting, since she kind of taught Ed and everything, Ed and Al, and yeah, that was kind of funny. But anyways, what I did, we took it in and everything, and my grandfather didn't think anything of it because he thought it would be back the next day. Well, Friday rolls around, it's still not done, and I was starting to get worried because I had to go out to school that night. Yeah, you see where this is going. So, we took it into we were off and on the phone. Oh, there was the Skype sound. Yep. The Skype sound that happened at the very end. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, I know there's a town here. There's a town here! Yay! So yeah. I'm going to call it quits for Resolute for now. But anyways, yeah, thank you for watching this episode. I'll finish my story once we get to Morrowind then. But yeah, thank you for watching Resolute, and hopefully I'm back. But yeah, gonna save real quick, and yeah, we're gonna jump over to Morrowind. Okay, but yeah, anyways, they said you're likely not gonna be able to have it done. So my parents and I worked something out. I took their car out to school and everything, and it wasn't Halloween weekend. It was the weekend before Halloween. But yeah, I went in and we had a good weekend. It was pretty fun, and I went home and yeah, the car didn't get fixed until Monday afternoon, and it cost me about $1,000. Yeah, $1,000. That was fun. Yeah, so you can see where this is going now. So I was worried to all get out because they said, oh, okay, well, apparently I ended Morrowind right there. Apparently. I never expected to end Morrowind right there. I'm sorry, everybody. But yeah, we got a good amount of 8 minutes left. Did I end Morrowind there? I don't know. I might have. I really don't know. It's hard to read this thing anymore. But yeah, I don't know if I actually ended or if it just randomly. That was just a random cut. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. I got the car back. Everything seemed to be working fine, and it was running fine and everything. They didn't change my oil like I asked them to, but yeah, that was no problem. I would just get the oil changed that week then or whatever, or the next week after this next weekend, because I was going back down again for Halloween because my buddies wanted me to come down and everything, and I figured, okay, I didn't actually take my car last time, so I'll just go down. Well, I needed to put a quart of oil into it, so I actually forgot to do it until I was already on my way there, and it started acting weird along the way, and I didn't know if I was being paranoid or something, but yeah, it was acting weird. I figured it was just because of the oil, so once I got off of the Northeast Extension, I pulled over at this Wawa or whatever, and I needed to pick up washer fluid too, so I just ended up picking up oil along with the washer fluid and everything, and I just put them both in at that moment, and no harm, no foul. Well, about halfway down 80 to my destination, maybe about 1/3, maybe, I can't really, or, no, not 1/3, whatever, 2/3, I guess, yeah, 2/3 of the way up 80 to our destination, guess what happened? My car started doing this weird bucking thing or whatever right in front of a rest stop, and then the check engine light started flashing. So I pulled over to the rest stop and everything, and really quick, and pulled in, opened the hood. My coolant was completely empty. Yeah. That was a thing. Luckily, I had some water to put into the coolant to get me to my destination. But, yeah, that weekend was the weekend from, pardon my French, hell. I was worried sick, and all kinds of things were happening, and really wasn't even that fun of a weekend. Because I was just so worried about my car and everything, and it just, so much went wrong. So much went wrong with it, and it wasn't fun. But then I had to start driving back, and I actually went with one of my friends because they had tickets to go see Cirque du Soleil out in Hershey, which only added about a half hour to my trip or whatever out of my way, so I figured I would go, and yeah, all kinds of stuff happened. I had to put in probably 6 or 7 gallons of water into my car because of everything that was happening. It was sucking water and coolant and everything like there was no tomorrow. So we got it into the shop and everything. Well, no, we didn't get it into the shop. My grandfather took a look at it, and the reason it was sucking water was because it was all going into the engine. And I needed a new intake gasket. And on top of that, it was actually losing gas really quickly too. Normally when I go out to school it takes me about a half a tank. I needed to fill up because I was going to run dry before I got on campus when I got into town. The reason behind that was because my transmission or something was wrong, that it wasn't shifting at a second gear. Yeah, so there was another $1,000 in the shop again. But the problem was, the second gear thing could have been noticed by my shop the same shop that I took it to both times the first time. They said they noticed something and they didn't do anything about it because they couldn't replicate it again. And they figured it didn't seem to be that big of a problem. It just fixed itself. So yeah. Needless to say, I'm not that happy. But anyways, that's what happened with my car. And then I really don't have time to explain the accident this episode. So hopefully I'll get a schedule worked out and I'll be able to make episodes again sometime soon. Maybe if I come home, I'll exercise, take a shower, come upstairs, record a segment of something, and then I'll go eat dinner or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, yeah. We got about 2 minutes or so, and sounds like my hoagies are here for my dinner. So that's actually why I was recording this now, because dinner wasn't actually here yet. We were waiting on hoagies tonight, which got lucky. So because now I can render this while we're eating or whatever, and I'll have no problems. So yeah, that's a thing. But anyways, yeah, I'm wrapping everything up a minute early. I'm sorry, everybody. This is a thing. I'm sorry. But yeah, oh well. I'm just gonna wrap this up now, I guess. Just talk to these people real quick. Thank you guys for watching this all again. I know these episodes are long. I know you've been waiting forever for them, but yeah, thank you all. I'm hopefully gonna be back soon. And anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching. And there's about 30 seconds left. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna save real quick, and you guys can have a good time. And again, thank you. I'm hopefully gonna be back, but IOU guys, you will get ORAS soon. So, but anyways, yeah, thank you all, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.